Hey everyone, Miss Kris Jones here. Welcome back if you're a returning visitor. Welcome if you're new. Today we are going to talk about shower essentials for glowing skin. Disclaimer, you kind of have to know what type of skin you have. For me, I have dry skin and I also have KP. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, is keratosis pilaris. And I guess the simplest way to describe that is like your skin doesn't exfoliate like normal people. Like pretty much your own sebum, your skin oils, and whatever, it doesn't shed like everyone else. So it kind of clogs up your hair follicles and it gives you, if you guys have heard of like strawberry skin or chicken skin or whatever, I got that on my legs, y'all. So my regimen is probably gonna be a little bit different than some of you guys who don't have the same skin concerns that I do, but that's the first freaking step, okay? First step number one is just know your skin type. Since I have drier skin and keratosis pilaris, I am going to show you products that address that concern, but please stay tuned because it's not just that. This is really tips for everybody. So, since we started with skin concerns and mine specifically, I'm going to tell you a couple of things that I do to get my skin looking glowy, especially since, you know, we're coming out of the dark age, if you will, our version of it anyways. Everyone's ready to get out and mingle. I know in my state, in a couple weeks, we're basically going back to full capacity. So it's gotta give what it's supposed to be given. What I do is first start with exfoliation. Tip number one, dry brushing. This I got for $3.99 at TJ Maxx. You can get these anywhere, Target, whatever. Basically, you wanna go in a upward motion, start at your feet and just go up, and it's basically gonna help exfoliate the skin, increasing the blood flow. I really struggle, y'all. I'm about to get a speech therapist, I promise. Yep. It's just really nice to exfoliate the skin. You want to bring back the new layers, and that's what's going to give you a glowing effect. It's just like no dead skin. Having a buildup of dead skin is going to make your skin look dull, and actually it's uncomfortable, it's itchy, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't mean you're not clean. It just means you're probably not using the right products / tools. We have a lot of tools available at this day and age that could be added to your arsenal. So this is one of mine. I do this about maybe once or twice a month. It's really not necessary to go too crazy with this if you have the right regimen. Granted, I'm no expert, but I can just tell you what works for me. So like I said, again, you wanna go in an upward motion, do this before the shower on dry skin, and it's gonna feel funny. It's almost like, imagine a wave brush for those of you who are familiar. It's not the most pleasant experience, I'm not gonna lie, but it's kind of satisfying. It's like, it gives me chills thinking about it. When you scratch the skin, going upward, again, it's gonna help with giving us good skin. That's tip number one. Tip number two, I don't use a washcloth. I use these Exfoliator Gloves every single time I'm in the shower. It is very exfoliating, but it's not overdoing it. I use this in place of a washcloth because I feel like I'm really just getting in there. You know, it works for every area on the body. I apply my body wash to that and I just go ham. Get you some gloves. You can get them anywhere. Mine, I'm not gonna put don't look too much because they've been through some times. I keep these for about 2 to 3 weeks, depending. I like to frequently just dispose of these because you don't want anything to harbor about, like if you have a porous surface, you don't want it to harbor bacteria, and that can like assist in you getting acne or whatever. So just constantly remember to just get rid of your stuff and replace it. I got a whole bunch of different colors of that in a set on Amazon. I think it was $9.99 for like 20 pairs. So get you some gloves. Nothing wrong with washcloths. I still have that in my arsenal, but I can't not have my gloves. You know what I'm saying? Part two to this, as far as exfoliation is concerned, there might be a better name for this, and I apologize for not doing more research, but this is considered the African net. I don't know. I don't like when things just say African, like we're in Africa, like, right? We can't just group the whole thing together. But anyways, that's how I bought it on Amazon. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna do better with knowing stuff before I start filming. But this thing is next level. It's almost like loofah material. And I just put my body wash on there and go for it. I really like that you can extend this because I like to get the back, up and down, you know, the bum, all of that. And you can just fold it and get the right size that works for you. This is a lot tougher, in my opinion, than a regular loofah. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's definitely gonna get rid of that dead skin to make the good skin come through. So we want to show our new cells, healthy radiance starts with exfoliation. So now I'm gonna go into some of the products that I use. Like I said, I have KP, so I have this Olay, which granted, again, like I said, I'm not sponsored, but a vast majority of my products are Olay because I love Olay. I grew up as a Dove girl, but Olay has changed up the formulations and it's like, get there. So I have this KP Bump body scrub. It's got glycolic acid in there that's in the AHA family, and that's basically going to help to exfoliate. It's a chemical exfoliator. So I would say if you're using chemical exfoliation products, beware of the physical exfoliation that you use because you can absolutely overdo it. I have skin that can handle that, and I exfoliate pretty much every single day, depending on like my workout regimen. Sometimes I shower twice a day. I always shower in the morning, but if I worked out that day, then I'm gonna shower twice. So that can be super drying. Don't be like me, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? So this KP scrub with the AHA, it's gonna help to basically clear out that hair follicle that was clogged that we talked about and, you know, help you with that fresh, glowy skin. Overall, this was $5.99 at Target. Works really good, smells amazing. And I'm all about the smells, honey. So that's an option to you. Also, I have this KP Bump Eraser Scrub with 10% AHA. It's probably a higher concentration than this, but they're in the same family. This one is by First Aid Beauty. I got it, I'm in the military, so I got this on base. It was $23. I saw it on Amazon for $29. You can get it directly from the website, I'm sure. I have not done that yet, so don't quote me on prices in that aspect, but I have to say this works remarkably. I really like it, and there's probably nothing left. I'm gonna get everything out of this though. I got at least 2-3 more showers left, but absolutely worth it, 100%. If you have KP, this is necessary. You need this. Bump Eraser Body Scrub with 10% AHA. Get you some. Next, here we go into our Olay situation. So I pretty much have all of these. Olay has this new packaging. I don't know how new it is to everybody else, but it was new to me because I think I have at least 20 body washes on deck at all times. A, because I get annoyed with the scents, and B, like it's all mood dependent. If I'm trying to relax, I'll go with something more calming. If I'm trying to wake up, I'll go with something with the citrus, more like lively and bright. And this right here is the Olay Cleansing and Nourishing Hyaluronic Acid Body Wash. And that is really gonna give you that moisture. Hyaluronic acid, even though it says acid, it's just, basically the molecules are going to attract water from the atmosphere, if you will. So if you have dry skin, this is a great way to help you retain moisture. I love this, it smells amazing. It's very creamy. I really like that. And you can't not. I can't not. I forgot how much this was, but Target, make sure you have it. Speaking of which, back on that Olay topic, I have another one. I have a few of these. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I like the Retinol one as well. It says nighttime body wash, and personally I think that's the best time to use Retinol. Retinol is an AHA. It is a chemical exfoliant, and that is gonna help reveal new skin, but it helps with the cell turnover as well. It's a little bit stronger than other exfoliators, so you have to be mindful and make sure that you're wearing your sunscreen, because you can mess up your skin. If the newer layers underneath are coming up, you want to protect those as best you can. So sunscreen is going to help protect the new baby skin, because if you do not take care of your skin, when it hits the sun, because it's so fresh and new, you will burn the heck out of yourself. I don't think the concentration, it doesn't even say, but I don't think the concentration is like that high, but we don't want to take any chances, because yes, it's going to give you vibrant, healthy, moisturized skin, but it is baby skin. So be gentle. That's Olay. Got some more Olay, by the way. This one is age-defying vitamin E. This is so hydrating. I'm just such a fan of the Olay line, really. It smells incredible as well. All of these do. And I'm big on my scents. It's just nice and creamy and luxurious. And I feel like as soon as you step out of the shower, it's not drying and stripping. Like, you know, you're clean, but you don't feel dry. And I'm a big stickler for basically using products where you feel like there's a film on your skin after you cleanse. I don't like that. I do not find that to be a pleasurable cleansing experience if it feels like there's that like layer of something. Also, another thing to be mindful of is products that have sodium lauryl sulfate. If you literally look at the back on the ingredients, you'll see sodium lauryl sulfate. It's usually the second or third ingredient, and it's a surfactant. So it's just meant to break down whatever's on the skin. It's used in detergents, it's used in beauty products, like makeup, it's used in shampoos. For me, my dry, sensitive skin can't handle that. And I get super ashy, itchy, it's just very unpleasant. And I will say avoid products with that ingredient. And you'll see, like if you look at it, there's different versions of it. You'll see sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium lauryl, like spelled different or whatever. And each spelling, I'm not gonna go too far out of my lane here, y'all, but each spelling of it is like a different formulation. But just know that it is very strong and it's meant to clean, but it tends to be over drying for a lot of people because it just strips your complete moisture barrier. And you don't want to do that. Another segue into maintaining your moisture is be mindful of the water that you use. Hot water, I know how amazing a hot shower feels. You gotta turn that heat down, because if it's too hot, it's opening up the pores, and you pair that with vigorous scrubbing or exfoliating, and it's just wreaking havoc. It helps destroy your skin basically over time. So just be mindful of that. You want to use like as warm as you can stand, but not hot, because it will definitely dry your skin out. Once you compromise that moisture barrier, it's a wrap. It's not gonna ever be the same. Speaking of moisture barriers, we'll save that. We're not done yet. I'm still going into cleansers now. Sorry, like I said earlier, I was discussing having the right scent for the right time. This Dove antibacterial, honey, why? Who, how, and why? Oh my goodness, it smells amazing, and odor comes from like the bacteria on your skin as well as the hair. So removing the hair can help you with that. Pro-choice, if you want to keep your hair, keep it. If you don't, be mindful. But killing the bacteria gets rid of odors. So keep that in mind. I really love the scent of this. It's got a powdery situation, and it's awesome. I'm trying to wind it down, get myself ready for bed after a long day. I love this Dove. It's got lavender oil and chamomile. It's just incredible. Very spa quality lavender. Sometimes lavenders are, you know, not like super intense, but this is excellent. I love it. Not drying, not stripping, and super relaxing. Chamomile and lavender is a great way to utilize aromatherapy to just calm you down. Again, I like to use that before bed because it's a great way to go out. You know what I'm saying? Also, another guilty pleasure of mine, you guys. I love cologne. I love men's scents. I think it's so sexy. And if I'm in like a boss, you know that word, that B word that I don't feel like saying right now. If I'm in that kind of mood, I gotta get my more manly scents. It's just that masculine energy. It just helps you get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? It's a tool. Utilize it as you see fit. This I got from Target as well. It is Goodfellow & Co. Number 8, sea salt and moss. And when I tell you, this is just to die for. Yes, I wear men's cologne, and yes, I use men's body wash, and this one is so incredible. It is free of silicone, sulfates, parabens, and synthetic dyes. Those are also things that tend to irritate the skin. So be mindful of parabens and the silicones. I always use silicones and sulfates too. Sulfates, be mindful of those. You don't want to use that. Some people, you use those products all day, every day, and you don't even notice a difference. But if you find that you have dried skin, or sensitive skin, try to stay away from those products. And also, it was another silicone, sulfates, parabens, synthetic. Oh yeah, the dyes and also fragrances can be really, really irritating. So like if you have eczema or any skin condition, just be mindful of those. Definitely make sure you get in the habit of reading the ingredients, because the higher up on the list, the higher the concentration that is. And if you want to avoid irritating your skin, if at all you're gonna have anything that's irritating, you want it to be at the bottom. The bottom means there's the least amount of it, and that's what's gonna help preserve your skin. But this is amazing, and I must. It says the notes, we got seagrass, lemon peel, melon, cassava melon. Oh snap, we got amber, driftwood, musk, oak moss. I love oak moss, by the way. This is just so sexy. If a man was wearing this next to me, I would fall over. It's over. Love it. And ladies, if you are not on the honey pot, get on there. Enough said. Get on that. Now, after the shower is over, we want to moisturize and replenish everything that we just scrubbed off. We exfoliated, we used the right products for our skin concerns, and y'all, let's talk about hydrotherapy. This is the Curiel. It is hydrotherapy wet skin moisturizer. It basically, it's like lotion for the shower. Once your skin is wet, that's what activates it. And I was like, it's just lotion. I tried this on dry skin. Don't do that. Definitely use as directed for anything that you that you come across in life. They made it, they know. That seems self-explanatory, but I like to push all the barriers. This is incredible. I really like this formulation. It doesn't have it's not like super scented or anything, but it's nice. You definitely feel hydrated. Your skin is nice, whether you put lotion on or not after the fact. It doesn't even matter. I feel like this is a great way to hydrate the skin, especially if you are on a time crunch and you really got to go. Putting this in on the shower, then you just blot dry. Don't rub it because you're gonna take it off. Just let it kind of soak into your skin. Blot dry. It's amazing. It's got ceramides, which helps with the moisture barrier of the skin, just kind of locking everything in. So I 100% recommend this. But like I said, I'm not sponsored by Olay. But honey, baby, I have the rinse off. These are rinse off body conditioners. This one is vitamin E, which is great for the skin. It's very nourishing, and it helps soothe a lot of ailments. And I have the shea butter one. These smell incredible. Same idea here. You just, before you get out of the shower, just put it on your skin. It literally has a thick consistency, very similar to conditioner, but I would say that these are more thick in consistency than this one. Super moisturizing again. I can't not take a shower and leave this out. You have to do it. You just have to. It's gonna really nourish the skin, and you're basically gonna replenish what you took out by scrubbing. Granted, none of these products that I mentioned have stripping ingredients that that you need to go out of your way to replenish. All right, guys, so again, after we have finished our shower, because it wasn't too hot, remember. It wasn't too hot. We've exfoliated, we have moisturized. Now we have patted dry, and to seal in all of the good ingredients that we use on our skin to give us that glowy effect, I have this big old giant thing of mango butter. I got this on Amazon. It was $19 for 3 pounds worth of mango butter. I just get in there, warm it up with my hands because it's solid. I warm it up with my hands and I just put it on my skin. Not always, but sometimes. Sometimes this is just enough if I'm just throwing something on real quick, whatever. But if I'm trying to go out and about and, you know, be glowy, that's next level. You can use shea butter as well. Shea butter, okay, so here's my interpretation of what's different. Basically, the shea butter is going to, it's providing a lot of moisture, but it sits on top of the skin and it takes forever to soak in, which is fine because it's doing its job. But I feel like with it taking forever, you can be greasy. And I know that's not always what I'm going for. What I like about mango butter instead is that mango butter is going to it's going to penetrate the skin a lot faster and still give you a very hydrated, moisturized look. And that's really the key to glowing skin. However, if you don't exfoliate properly, you're not showing the best skin cells that are available. So just keep that in mind. We want to, again, get all the skin off and then hydrate it and make sure you're wearing your sunblock because we want to protect this new baby skin that we're showing. Those are the ways to get glowy skin. I really hope this was helpful. Please let me know what you guys are using because again, like I said, I'm a product junkie and I'm gonna try it. And how many of you guys are you guys using men's stuff? Is that just me? I don't know. Don't make me be here on this little island by myself. It's fine either way, but you know, can I have friends on my little island? Let me know down below in the description what you guys are using. What can I add to my regimen? This is part 1, I guess. I would love to say this is all I have, but I have so many more body washes upstairs. It's like ridiculous, but I ain't mad. I like to have my shower experience be invigorating. So you guys let me know. So guys, thank you for your time and attention. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear your feedback. Until next time, see you later. Toodaloo.